If you want to influence men, if you want to influence women, you want to influence children, you want to influence a generation, money is a weapon you can use to accomplish that. If money is properly used, influence can be achieved. And one of the things you use money to do in order to increase influence is to use money to increase impact. When you use money to impact people, what then happens is that you automatically increase influence. Oh, but Pastor Sam, what if I don't have money? What can I use if I don't have money? Well, the first thing you want to do is to use your gift, your talent. In the absence of money, you have to trade with what you have, which is to use your talent, your gift, your service, your ability to serve. You use all of that to generate initial capital, initial money. You can use your vision. You can use your dreams. You can use your ability to relate well with people, to solve problems for people, to generate your initial money. And once you start generating money, you start using it to package your gift, your talent, your ability to impact more people. The more you can use money to package your gift, your talent, your service, your product to reach and impact more people. The word impact here is to make difference in the lives of more people. The more you are able to do that, the more you are able to generate, watch this carefully, once your product, your services, once your gift is able to impact more people, what then happens is that it begins to increase your influence. And watch this, increased influence leads to increased income. So let's look at this carefully here. We are looking at the word impact, and we're looking at the word influence, and we are also looking at the word income. Okay? And we are saying that one of the things you can do, in order to generate this, and this is to use your gift. You can use your talent. You can use service. You can use products. You can also use solutions. All right? So I can use my gift to make impact. Is that all right? I use my gift. I come here and one of my friends is having a birthday. And I say, hey, you know what? Do you have anybody that can do the compare for you? Oh, man, I can't afford all this compare and all of that. Oh, no, don't worry. I'll come do that for you. Really? You can do that? Just give me a try and see. And then I come over to the place and, hey, because again, I know that this person has a huge network. There's somebody who has a lot of big friends who are coming to visit him or her. So it's going to be a great platform for me to market myself. So I don't have to tell the person to pay me. If I have my way, I will pay you to be there because I need the platform. So I am giving I'm asking you to have my service free of charge. So I come there as a compare and I prepare. I've spent a week, 2 weeks. I've worked my materials. I know the kind of audience I'm going to be dealing with. In between announcing one event or the other, I'm able to put in some little bit of anecdotes, jokes, and all of that. Relevant to that event. Relevant to the kind of people that will be at the event. And by the time I'm done, everybody's clapping, all right? Before you know, the friend who told you, look, don't worry, I will not be able to afford somebody else, and you told the person, don't worry, it's going to be free. The friend is able to look at you and say, sorry, can I just give you something? At the same time, on that same day, some of the friends may either give you something or not give you anything, but they will take note of you. This time around, when the friends want you to come and compare for them, they are going to pay. Is that okay? For my friend, it's free. For you, you got to pay. And when you, because you are yet to be on demand, you have a wise way of saying it. I'm not going to charge you like I would charge others since you came through my friend. Normally, I will charge maybe $1 million for this kind of event. But since you are from my friend, I will leave it to your discretion. Okay? See, the point is that you put value on yourself, but you did not place a demand on them. You've given them an idea. So they will use their discretion. 100,000, that's okay. Don't forget, at their own meeting again, you will meet some new set of people. And then you kill it there, like they always say. You give your best there again. Somebody's going to find you there. All right? Gradually, you're going to start multiplying the number of people that now want you. See, the price begins to go up when the demands begin to increase. So we always say you don't make unnecessary demand when you are not on demand. You can use your gift, and with your gift, you make impact. Are we correct? With impact, you're able to increase your what? Say it again. And as influence rises, what rises also? Never forget this pattern. If you don't have a gift, you have talent. You don't have talent, you can render service. So at any level in life, you can begin the journey towards making money. Stop waiting for a job. You can render service. You can help somebody take care of their children. You go around your neighborhood. How many of you how many of you go to work and you have kids and you don't know where to keep them? And you have your house and you're watching TV in your house. You have a living room and your neighbors have kids and they can come drop these kids in your house. They can trust you because they know you. You are their neighbor. And you clean the floor. Make sure the rugs are okay or whatever you have on the ground is okay. And the kids can come there. Nothing will injure them. 2, 3 kids. How much do we pay now to keep kids in crutches? How much? 120,000. I think those should be even they should be smaller in smaller places. But let's even assume 50,000 or 70. Let's even keep it at 50. What that implies is that just for having kids stay in your house Monday to Friday when your neighbors come, because they are staying in your house, 50,000 naira. That's automatically 4 of them stay. That's about 200,000. You see, it's the same house that will bring you no income if you sit there. If you sit there and watch TV, you'll be paying bills. But by rendering service, you are able to make impact, increase influence, increase income. After a while, it will be more than 4. After a while, you call the parents of the kids and say, look, I just bought some new things, some toys. We want to increase this. And then because of that, sorry, we'll have to increase the price and stuff like that. That's how it goes up. You can also use products. You create products. So you are either creating products or you're creating solutions. You are in the ICT world. You create a program, an app. You're able to create a financial solution. You are able to create registration solution. You want to create, look at the way, you remember Jam? Does anybody, okay, some of you may not. If some of you remember when we used to buy Jam form, when they say Jam form is open, the way we go to line up. We spend the whole day trying to buy a Jam form. I think at that time, everybody comes to Ikoyi in Lagos, Nigeria. But now somebody created a solution. No, it's too stressful. And somebody created a solution. There was a time when everybody goes to WAEC office to go and look for results. Somebody looked at that cumbersome process and the person created a solution. There was a time when, many of us would go and line up. You remember, some of you here, remember how that just not too far from now, just recently, we all go to the bank And we all line up to pay money, to collect money, to wait for checks. And then somebody's there. The people inside the car, they are sweating. We are sweating. Everybody's sweating. And someone decided to come up with a payment solution. Now you can have an app in your hand. And from your phone now you can make some transfers and all of that. Where we are going to now is depositing check through our phones. So I don't need to go to the bank to deposit any check anymore. Why should I be going to the bank to deposit check? And by the way, that technology of depositing check, that technology is already operational in the United States for years. You're not getting. For years, sir, they've been depositing check. Over 3, 4, 5 years, sir. So now you give me a check. I just simply carry the check. I scan it with my phone. Boom, the phone is done. So I don't need to go to any bank to go and deposit any check. Otherwise, I can drive with an ATM drive-through. I stay by an ATM machine. And when I'm there, I just simply carry my check and I scan it there, gets into the stuff. I drive past. Same way I can drive and collect my money. I don't need to get into the bank. There are few activities you carry out inside the bank. People are creating these solutions on a daily basis. Find a way to render service. And if you can render the service with excellence, you're able to create products that truly meets needs. What that does is that it makes impact on people's lives. The more impact it makes, the more influential that product and yourself becomes. And over time, what does that result in? It results in increased what? Income. So money is a tool that you use for impact. Is a tool you use for influence. Money, when you make money, you can use it again to influence people. When you make money, you can also use it to impact people. When you make money, you can also use money to inspire people. So money is for inspiration. You do things that makes people happy. You do things that make people think. You build, you create, you render, you offer things that makes people to just suddenly wake up and think better, live better. You inspire people.